Hi, it's Kamil here, and I was a little bit shocked today when I saw this video on someone on Facebook was sharing a video which was from actually BBC, and the government is planning actually to force employers to pay money to the government, and then the government will pay the money to the employees. I think it's a ridiculous idea. And people even do not realize how ridiculous it is and how dangerous it is to the rights, to the liberty, because people think, well, that's kind of better for us because we will automatically get our tax calculated, we won't have to worry about anything, it will be easy for the employers, we'll take responsibility from them for paying taxes, and so on and so on and so on. Well, I think that people simply do not want to see certain obvious truths. One of the truths is, what if there is a problem with your payment? So your employer gives money to the government and there is a cock-up in the IT system or whatever other systems they have, and you don't get your money. So what do? Normally you would go to your employer and say, okay, I didn't get the money, what's happening? And someone would tell you. Now in case of government, you have no control over it, you just need to call helpline. Probably you will have to wait 1 hour or maybe 2 hours, because if there is a cock-up, there will be thousands or millions maybe of phone calls. So you will never get through, you won't get your money. How about another situation? Imagine that you're waiting for your salary and you don't get it. You call them and they say, look, we didn't pay you because we have here some kind of information that, let's say, the corporation trading as the London Borough of Islington says that you owe them money and you didn't pay them, so we actually deducted it from your salary, so you're not getting anything. Can you imagine a situation like this? Well, I can. It's going to happen. So there will be a corporation, because the corporation has got council or borough in the name, they will get privileged treatment, and they will get the benefit of trust, and you will have no defense actually. They will just collect the money and say, well, they claim that you owe them, so we believe them. There is no court case, nothing at all, and they will just collect your money. So that's another possible situation where you actually might miss out and not get your money. Can you imagine that? Because I can, it's serious. Another thing is that the government is trying to, through the back door, implement full control over all the citizens. Okay, so this is like, what was this author, 1984, Orwell? Was it Orwell? Yeah, I can't remember now his name. A very famous book. So this is going to happen through the back door. The government is introducing slowly this, that, anti-terrorist law. Now, the salary will go, your salary will go first to the government. It will be total control. So when you realize that you are actually being manipulated, you won't have any power, because they will control all your money. The banks are controlling your money, and on top of that, the government will control your money. So you really need to think about this. Do not agree to that. Do not agree to anything like this. Do not agree to microchipping your animals, because again, that's introducing microchipping through the back door. First the animals and then human beings, and then you will be controlled. You won't do anything. If you rebel, they will just turn off your chip and you won't be able to get into your home even. So these are all the steps that the government is trying, to sneak in upon you. So do not do not agree to anything like this. Well, good news now. We don't need to worry about this so much, because jobs are getting kind of disappearing. There will be no careers quite soon, or on very few careers actually. The economy is changing, so big corporation cannot compete with small businesses now. Can you imagine? Big corporation, yeah, people are losing their jobs. Have you seen those crashes in banks where people massively lose jobs? So what is going to happen? People are going to work through the internet, and they will be producers, suppliers. They will be working on a project basis. More and more people are doing this, and that's the trend in the economy. It's not going to change now. It's going to, soar in the next few years to come. And if you observe the economy, the internet, what's happening, it has to happen. So fewer and fewer people will be actually working on a permanent payroll for corporations. Therefore, the government will not have such a big control over a big population. But still, nevertheless, the whole idea of the government controlling your money, your taxes, and everything, it's absolutely unacceptable. So do not agree to that, and please let me know if you have had some experiences, bad experiences with the government or some other bodies, and let me know. Just actually another thing that came to my mind, people think that it's a good idea because they trust the government, and they forget the government is not your friend. The government is is the management of a corporation called, in case of this country, the United Kingdom PLC. In other countries that will be the United States of America PLC or Limited. The government is the management. The government cares about the interest of the corporation, not your interest. Remember about this. So do not trust your government with your money. Okay? The government is the last person, the last institution you should trust with your money. Maybe not the last, but definitely do not trust anybody with your money. Seriously. I hope that was inspiring, and please share that with other people, with your friends, and because this is very important. Thank you.